Flyers will be left to right in front of me in the first half, right to left for Bellermine. Now today I'm actually, instead of courtside, I'm up in about the third row of the bleachers where our students' radio station usually sits. Up a little higher, maybe get a little better view of this one here today. Tip controlled by the Knights, and here we go. Of course, after this, only gets tougher. We go on the road next week, and #1 in the nation, Drury. So that's why closing out with a win at home is vital today for the Lewis women after a couple of losses here in this 4-game homestand that comes to a close today. They'll take a left wing mid-range jumper, missed that. Rebound comes down. Kaitlyn Williams off the miss of Barry. And Flyers into the front. Up top is Hilbert. I think one of the things that we're doing is, with Hilbert starting, it means a little more firepower off the bench. Lob over the top intended for Rachel, but not high enough. Tipped away by the defense. They're going to end up with a steal and run the floor. They'll take a 3 high right of the arc, miss it off the back of the rim, and rebound comes down. Kaitlyn Williams for Lewis. We bring in our 6'3" backup post player Morgan Glatczak off the bench, really early in games. And now I think if you add Hart to that mix, we're trying to score some points here after a couple of off nights. That'll help out that second team. A little roller from Rachel in the paint, misses a 5-footer. Offensive rebound, Katie Gardner, but that shot deflected. And Bellermine comes away after all. Drive the left side and throw up a shot. No, they're going to say traveling violation. Tough one for Tasia Jeffries because defensively we got a hand on the ball. And it was all ball. She sort of tripped and went to the ground, so it's a travel. Little loose full court pressure, so Hilbert will come to get it. They're going to try to trap, but we throw it over the top of that trap and get things started. Left wing, Kaitlyn Williams for a catch and shoot 3 that is no good. Rebound, Gardner gets another and puts that one up and in. So Katie working hard on the glass early. And 2-0, Flyers here. They'll run their offense. Runner in the lane from 12 is good for Michaela Berry. 2-all. Again, the pressure, we'll beat that. And Black comes all the way into the paint. Well, they never stopped the player with the ball. She throws it up from the left side with the left hand. It's no good. Rebound, jump ball. Arrow to the Flyers. So Hilbert to bring it in, baseline left. Hilbert still looking and finally lobs it left side to Hinders. She'll come to the high post after that at the free throw line. And there's going to be a hold off the ball on Bellermine. Tasia Jeffries with that call. So Lewis under the basket. I'll bring it in with Hilbert. Lob it. Hinders left wing. To Deja Black. Deja back up top. Williams thought about a 3, didn't take it. Against their zone. Underneath, intended for Katie Gardner, and that's going to be a hold from behind by Mallory Schwartz. Now, they're not a very tall team. So you would think, especially when we bring Morgan in, we'll have an advantage in the post. And that's why I think, working to get Hinders active in the post here today as well. More than one touch per possession if possible. Rachel Etcher will take a 3 high left of the arc. It's in and out, but another offensive rebound. Katie Gardner and another putback basket. Well, there you go, Katie. 3 offensive rebounds in the first 3 minutes. So 4-2 Lewis. They go left wing. Get the ball up top. That's Barry. On that weave. And they take a 3, top of the key, miss it off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, they'll track it down. They'll take another 3 and hit that. Well, first one didn't go, but Torrens hits the 3 after the miss by Owens. So they take a 5-4 advantage. You go right down underneath the Gardner, who puts it up and in. Well, they're spotting that she's been able to get a little half step on Alicia Owens each time, who has, to be fair for her, a heavy right knee brace on. And again, if everybody was going to concentrate on stopping Hinders, let's go the opposite way to Gardner. I think that's something we worked on in practice then, obviously, yesterday and this morning. So 6'5" Lewis. They have it high left. That's Jeffries. Drive left. Runner with the left hand. Won't go from 8. Rebound. Gardner again. Ends up into the hands of Hilbert. Now left side. Look down low. Can't find anything. So Williams goes free throw line to Hinders. Down the right side of the lane, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, that's something else that obviously we can find here early. Instead of putting her in the block down low, get her the ball in the high post instead of the low post. And if she can't get the basket, because she is one of the best free throw shooters in the country, the best in school history, go to the line. So that's what we've done here, and she's at the stripe. Free throw, good. For Rachel. Now this year, 93.3% from the line. And good there. And that is now her 100th made free throw. She's 100 of 107 on the year. So with that, 8-5 Flyers. We put a little pressure on ourselves here. They bring in Kathleen Scott into the backcourt, 5'8" sophomore from Mount Washington, Kentucky, and she's got it here. They go down low, right side. Now they go left wing with it. Get it into the left block and knocked away by Gardner, and out of bounds off of Deja Black. But boy, Gardner already asserting herself here in a big way. Also for them, Lauren Deal in the post, 5'11" junior from Louisville. As Owens is out. Up top with Scott. Dribble high right. High left side, Torrens. We double her, so in the left post. We'll turn around, and that'll drop in. Curled over the iron there for Allie Mayhouse, 6'2" senior center from Taylor Mill, Kentucky. So they've already used 8 or 9 different players here early. Shaking things up in the post for them. Gardner low left. Up top to Black. Low right Hinders. Under the basket, and a good feed to Gardner, who finishes. Well, again, they can't quadruple team Hinders 18 feet from the basket. And if they do, we'll make them pay. And if you follow her out that far, that means a teammate is open. Gardner was, and she gets the basket. They go left baseline, and Gardner blocks it from behind and takes it out of the air. So Deal was rejected. Well, Katie is playing everything here in the opening minutes. Bounce pass intended for Hinders in the right block, but off her fingertips and out of bounds. And immediate timeout. So 4:37 for the first quarter. 10-7 Lewis leads. Back in a minute here on WJOL. So Flyers out in front early. And Katie Gardner, how about her numbers already? So we have played just over 5 minutes of basketball, and Katie right now has 8 points, 4 rebounds, and a block shot. 4 of 5 from the field. 3 of those rebounds on the offensive glass. Hinders with the other 2 points. On their side, 3 for Torrens, 2 for Barry, and 2 for Mayhouse. So Lewis, 4 of 9, 3 of 8 for Bellermine here in the early going. We'll put a little pressure on, but it's full court man-to-man. We'll drop back as they sprint front. Our starting 5 stay out there, except for Hart now, who does come in and in place of Deja Black. And right away, Hart creates an offensive foul on a push-off. And Flyers will walk it up. I mentioned Hart usually starts and right away makes something happen on the defensive end. Again, she was one of those who struggled from the floor on Thursday, but she was not alone. Has it up top left side. Now way up top, Hinders. Free throw line, Katie Gardner. Looks for a cutter, can't find anybody, so she'll take it herself. Now dish to Hinders, who lays it up and in, plus a foul. Chance for a three-point play. Great patience. You heard Sam talk about that on the pregame show. Patience. Katie looked at the high post for someone to throw it to, cutting to the basket. Didn't see anybody. So I'll take it myself. She went down the left side of the lane, but still didn't commit to shooting it. Still had good enough court awareness to then see Hinders trail behind her to the bucket. Got the pass, bucket and foul, and hit the free throw. So much, much crisper basketball here today already than we've seen in the last couple of days for the Flyers. Drive down the right side of the lane. They can't shoot it. Now they'll take an 8-footer in traffic, miss that, and rebound comes down to the Flyers off the miss by Deal. Lewis into the front and Hilbert. And her shot blocked again. Not very tall. Went into the land of the Giants, got rejected. They come back the other way. I mentioned that they don't have a very big lineup, but the lineup they have on the floor now is pretty much the tallest one that they have. We reject a shot, but they keep it alive and then draw a foul. So you've got Deal at 5'11". Mayhouse has stayed out there at 6'2". And with that height staying on the floor, we'll bring in our 6'3" Morgan Glatczak and give Hinders a breather with 3:24 to go in the first. And Deal at the line. And the free throw in and out. Of course, Glatczak leads the league in block shots and in the top 10 in the nation in blocks. That free throw good there. So, Lewis with the ball, try to pass it to the high post. It was knocked away, but we'll start again. Right side, Hilbert. Ball kicked out of bounds. We'll start again. Bring it inside court right. Trying to see how we do with Hinders on the bench. You'd love to keep her as long as you can there. Give her a breather. She's logged so many minutes. Right side, Hilbert. Will pump fake, gets open from 15 feet, missed the shot. And then there's a foul down low as, again, crashing the offensive glass was Katie Gardner. And Deal threw an elbow inadvertently, clocked her in the face, so she went to the ground, and now she'll go to the free throw line. Deja Black will come in. I think she's going to come in for Williams, but first things first, we'll get another full timeout. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 13-8 Flyers. Back in a minute on WJOL.
Strike and Spare 2 is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. Sign up for one of our many leagues or just stop by for some great fun. Located in Lockport, Strike and Spare offers something for bowlers of all ages and skill levels. We have great food and drink and also a large banquet room available for your next birthday party, fundraiser, or special event. Search Strike and Spare 2 to find us on Facebook. And check out our special offers and upcoming events. Go Flyers!
Windy City Limousine is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. We have every type of vehicle, from sedans and hybrids to 55-passenger motor coaches, including SUVs, limousines, executive vans, luxury minibuses, and party buses. You cannot beat Windy City's competitive rates and first-class service. Find out why customers throughout the Chicagoland area and around the country are choosing Windy City Limousine for their car and bus services. Call 847-916-9300 or visit WindyCityLimos.com today.
So welcome back here to Lewis. That play was under review. Again, when Gardner ended up on the ground. I think they wanted to double check just to see exactly what happened on that play, and they're going to bring both coaches over. Because I think if that elbow, if they determined that that was on purpose, then it would be a T. And what they've decided, it was inadvertent. So it's a common foul, but again, I give them credit for just making sure. But Gardner at the line. Shooting two, as we're already in the bonus here with 3 minutes to go in the quarter, and the first free throw is good. Well, the one thing that stoppage did was give her time to catch her breath, so that's not a bad thing either. And she hits them both. Again, Flyers doing so well from the free throw line. We are 75% as a team coming into today. Opponents are 70%. Or excuse me, we're 80%. I'm sorry, we're 80% as a team, 70% the opposition. 75 for Bellermine, which is still a pretty good number. But as a team that we're 80%, that's astonishing. But that's what Sam was talking about in the pregame. Doesn't do any good if you don't get to the line. You've got to take advantage of that and make some plays and draw some fouls. And we get a block shot here, but we get a foul. And Allison Van Dyke, another one of their post players. They're going to rotate them all. They brought about 7. I think we're going to see them all here in this first half. Van Dyke, 5'11" senior from Westfield, Indiana, transferred from Eastern Illinois. Drew the foul after Glatczak blocked the shot. She'll miss that first one. Very rarely do you say a team is 80% from the stripe as an entire squad. Missed that one as well. So Flyers catch a break and come front. As Hart had the rebound and goes right side, Hilber. Hilber around a pick, slides to the left wing. Deja Black gets it up top. Looks for a cutter. 8 on the shot clock. Gardner high left. Hilber at the point with 3 on the shot clock. Will take an NBA 3. Miss it off the back of the rim. Rebound. Gardner fighting for it and gets it. Gardner then lost the handle in heavy traffic. Oh, too bad. Because we had a new shot clock after that shot hit the rim. But you couldn't get out of that heavy traffic. And then Glatczak blocks the shot. So Mayhouse at 6'2", rejected. Flyers get the ball, run the floor. Dish to Gardner, layup at the other end. Defense creates offense as another block by Glatczak creates points. Because she always blocks it and keeps it in bounds. A lot of times she'll swat it out of the air and grab it herself. So it might pump up the crowd to, block a shot, out of bounds, have it smack off the wall or something, but it's much better for the team if you keep it in play. And Glatczak does that almost every single time. And I think there's going to be a hold defensively. They're going to say she did hold as they went right back to Mayhouse to try again. Hinders, after a nice breather of a couple minutes worth, will come in for the last minute of this quarter. Then she'll get a breather again. So 17-8 Flyers for now. Bellermine with it. They go in right corner with it. Bailey Harney is in for the first time today at the guard spot. Her pass knocked around. Glatczak got a hand on it, but Knights will save it. 10 on their shot clock. High left for Jeffries. That's 5 on the shot clock. Drive the lane, and Glatczak blocks another one and grabs it right out of the air as Kathleen Scott got rejected there. So Morgan does it again. Boy, this is much more like the Flyers. We didn't see that team these last 2 games. It's back to seeing the team that was tied for first in the league with Drury for the entire season until the last couple days. Hilber down the right side of the lane, off the glass, off the iron, and the rebound comes down to Bellermine. Golden opportunity there that the unfriendly rim took care of. And now the Knights with it left side. They go right corner. Back way up top to Jeffries for a long 3. That's good. Wow. NBA 3 for her. And they needed that. Flyers have 4, 3, 2. Hart throws it up, got rejected. The ball's out of bounds, and that's the quarter. Well, actually, .4. So we'll inbound it. And let's see if there's a chance to lob it to Glatczak for a tip. We'll bring it in baseline right with .4. Lob it to Mo. Catch, shoot. In and out. Wasn't sure she got it away in time anyway because she landed and then went up, but it didn't go. But after one, and a good quarter at that, 17-11, Flyers lead. And back after this on WJOL. Leading the rebound battle 15-5 here in the early going. Plus Bellermine now just 4 of 13 from the floor themselves. Bellermine with it. And go right side. Lob it low left. Now they'll take a 16-foot jumper up top and miss that, but an offensive rebound keeps it alive off the miss by Mayhouse. Right corner. Drive. A floater over the top of Glatczak. It altered the shot enough for it was a miss, but did a good job to stick with it, and Jeffries ends up with the basket anyway. So 17-13. They're not going to go away, that's for sure. Now they're going to say Rachel Hinders pushed off, trying to get position in the post. And since she gets her second foul, she'll come out, and Gardner, who is getting a breather, comes in for her. So Gardner, Williams, Alyssa Streeter in now for the first time today. Glatczak stays out there, and Deja Black. And I think they're going to call another little bump on Williams as they bring the ball into the front court. A little push up top. Side court left for the Knights. Talk men's and women's swimming at halftime. No free throw line with it. Drive right. Mayhouse with the left hand. Misses that. Again, Glatczak in the way there to alter that shot and goes out of bounds to Lewis. So even when Glatczak doesn't get the block, his long arms alter a shot as they try to avoid a block. So Lewis in the front. Right side, Williams. Couple of dribbles for her. Glatczak at the high post, then hands off to Black. She'll go left baseline. Nothing there, so way back up top to Streeter, who's really had the hot hand from long range the last couple of games. Glatczak, a 16-footer off the back of the rim. No. Rebound out of bounds, though, to the Flyers. But no question, Sam wanted her to be more aggressive on the offensive end when she's out there, not just, block shots at one end and then pass the ball at the other. Try to be an offensive force. She is a very good shooter. She's hitting some threes, certainly, as well, in her time here. Inbound way up top to Glatczak. She'll save it and give it to Williams, and we'll get the half court started. 15 on the shot clock. On the right side, Streeter. Free throw line, Glatczak, and she'll drive. Go all the way, bank it up strong and in. Well, there you go. Just what Sam was talking about. You got the advantage on people. Take advantage. She did there and got the hoop. They'll come back for a long two that won't go, and Glatczak pulls that one down. We're on the run. Deja Black in the middle. Right side, Williams. Back to Deja. Underneath Streeter. The ball knocked away. Good weak side help, but we're able to recover and start over on the half court. Williams open for two. Missed that 17-footer, but another offensive rebound. Katie Gardner. Oh, my goodness. All world today for Katie. A long way to go. Streeter left side. Up top, Gardner. Now right side, Williams. Couple of dribbles to the free throw line. Dishes for an easy basket to Morgan Glatczak. Well, they had to stop the player with the ball, which means defender had to leave Morgan. She left Mo open. She got the feed and got the easy hoop. 21-13, Lewis. They get it left baseline. And reverse layup, miss. Rebound, Gardner, and she got fouled. So, again, Mayhouse had to do whatever she could. Try reverse layup to avoid the block. Shot was still altered. Katie got the rebound, and Mayhouse fouled her trying to get it back. She is really frustrated. 7:09 to go in the half, and she'll have to come out. First time today for Madison Mallory, 6'2" sophomore from Geneva, who came off the bench on Thursday and hit a couple of threes. Despite being a post player, she'll go high post here. Hinders still on the bench. Getting a nice rest here so far. The team playing well without it. Right side, Williams. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Picked up her dribble, looks for help, and finally Mallory comes to get it. And give it back to Williams here with 8 on the shot clock. Up top is Gardner. She'll drive right side. Knocked away, bodies dive, and a jump ball. Good defense, though, by Michaela Berry to knock it away to start with. But Flyers get it on the arrow. Hilber back in, and she'll bring it in baseline right. And it's going to be a foul, they're going to say, on Gardner, trying to get open on the inbound. She's the one who ended up on the ground. You sort of read her lips saying, what is that? Like, I'm the one that got knocked down. Well, it's Bellermine ball. And they come front. New guard in for them, number 5, Ashley Harris, 5'6" freshman from Louisville. So they've played just about everywhere they brought on the bus here already in this first half. Hilbert knocked it away and stole it to Deja Black. Deja, bounce pass, Williams, left side layup, good, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play. Again, defense creating offense here for Lewis. And you can see them playing with much more confidence and a lot more smiles. A lot more fun being had here today in the last couple of days. Free throw good. So three-point play completed. And 24-13. And again, a long way to go. It's not over, but just a good sign to see them enjoying life again. It was a struggle the last 2 days on the floor. And a head fake travel there, and Flyers will get it back. As Barry turned it over with that little slide when you use that head fake. So Lewis the lead in the ball, 6 minutes for the half. That'll be a dandy men's game coming up too. Both those teams need that game desperately. And that's basically the two best defensive teams in the league too, so that ought to be a heck of a battle. Outside jumper, no, as Gardner missed. Rebound comes down to Bellermine. They run a little weave of their own up top. And we're going to be 3-second violation on Alicia Owens. Waiting for the ball in the post that didn't come. Gardner out, and Glatczak was not on the bench for long. She comes right back in. So Mallory, Hilber, Williams, Glatczak, and Deja Black on the floor right now for Lewis. Williams. Now Black high left. Hilber comes to get it. High right side for Moe. Morgan feeds Hilbert down low. Oh, she couldn't finish it, rolled off the iron, and the rebound comes down to Bellermine. Good play, just didn't go in. Left side, take a 10-footer, hit that. Ashley Harris. Lewis in the front. Left side, Mallory. Williams thought about a long three, didn't take it. Oh, again, same exact play, and that time it worked. High post for Glatczak. Hilbert went from the wing, cutting to the basket, got the feed. She had a step on her defender and got the layup, and it was good. Well, that time Hilbert with a reach in on the back court. She fouls Harris. Harris will come out, and they'll bring Torrens back in, but a media break. 4:43 for the half. Lewis leads it 26-15. We're back after this on the Lewis University Sports Network.
Hungry? Looking for a great place to eat or relax after the game? Why not try PB Mulligan's Restaurant, located inside Prairie Bluff Golf Course. You'll enjoy a casual, friendly atmosphere while dining on some of the best ribs, pot roasts, and burgers, as well as delicious sandwiches and desserts. Whether you dine in or carry out, PB Mulligan's is the area's best kept secret. Be sure to bring your family and friends and enjoy great food, good times, every time. Call 815-836-GOLF.
is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. For many leagues or just for some great fun. Located in Lockport. There offers great food and drink, and also a large banquet room available for your next birthday party, fundraiser, or special event. Search Strike and Spare 2 to find us on Facebook. And check out our special offers and upcoming events. Go Flyers!
So back here at Lewis, Flyers off to a good start against a good team, leading 26-15. Again, Katie Gardner, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of them on the offensive glass. With an assist and a block here early. So she leads with 12. Hinders with 5. 1 of 3 from the field, but she's hit all 3 of her free throws. We have hit all of our free throws 6 of 6 so far today. And Kaitlyn Williams stole a pass away. It was knocked to the ground, but we end up with it anyway. And Mallory gets it front to Hart. High left side, Glatczak. Now Mallory. Hart lobs it underneath to Mo, lays it up and in. Exact same play we ran that ended up with a Hilber layup the last time. We ran it this time. Instead of dishing it, Mo was on the receiving end and finished off on that play. So we found a play that works, and until they stop it, I think we're just going to keep running it. Different people maybe, but momentary stoppage here. As after a foul called, be Bellermine at the line. Free throw good there. Kathleen Scott, 5'8" sophomore. Hits them both. So 28-17 Lewis, 4:10 for the half. Mallory comes to get it, goes right side, Hilber. NBA 3 up top for Williams, off the back of the rim, too strong. We get a back tap offensive rebound, Hart to Mallory. Now the pass on the right wing, though, intercepted. Barry stole it, goes all the way, missed it, draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot two. They're going to say that Kaitlyn Williams got a piece of the arm. So 2 shots for Michaela Barry. Sam not too thrilled with that call, mainly because it was more of a late whistle, almost like it didn't go in, so they got the foul. Free throw good. Streeter and Black will come in here at the next stoppage. That shot is missed, though, and Glatczak the rebound. So Flyers lead it. Up by 10 now, 28-18. Again, they had that late run, late in the third, early fourth against us back in Louisville earlier, so we know they've got it in them, so this is a long way from over. Glatczak missed an outside jumper. Bellermine back the other way. Barry, a runner left baseline from 10, rolls off the ring, no, and rebound comes back out, though, to the Knights. And that one will go in for Michaela Barry. At a 13-footer, and Flyers will call time. 30-second timeout. Season starts next weekend, hard to believe. I mean, it's going to be 50 here tomorrow, but maybe we can finally get up and practice outside tomorrow because of that, but then it's going to be in the 20s towards the end of this coming week here, so doesn't seem like it's softball weather. Of course, we'll start out in the Dome up in Minnesota for our first games next weekend. Some Flyers with it. Hart, high left. Streeter for 3, top of the key, off the back of the rim, no, and the rebound comes down, and I'm going to say foul over the top. Lindsey Harrison had just come in for the Flyers, the 6-foot redshirt freshman from Yorkville, and so she fouled over the top. So she comes in as Hinders with those 2 fouls. We're trying to make sure that we can keep it at 2 fouls going into the second half, so if there's a way to keep her on the bench the rest of this half, we will. Which is why this lead at the moment is important. So Glatczak on the bench even for right now, so it's Mallory on the floor in the post along with Harrison for now. First free throw missed by Barry. Free throw missed there, but a long rebound, Bellermine. Now that was Mallory Schwartz. And then they come back and hit a 3. So Torrens, well, you missed 2 free throws. That's how important a rebound is. So instead of getting nothing in that possession, they end up with 3. Down the right side of the lane, Harrison missed the shot. They get a rebound. Now they are going to make a little run here, it looks. Go to the free throw line. They'll take a long 3, miss it. Rebound, we get it here, and there's a foul. As the body went to the ground, they're going to say a foul on Lewis. .234 for the half. They're going to say Stephanie Hart for the foul. So Harrison out, and now it's going to be Carly Graverson in, the 5'10 senior from Franklin, Wisconsin. At the line is Alicia Owens, I should say, and the free throw good. So 12 for Gardner to lead the Flyers. On Bellermine's side, is that free throw no good? And a rebound. Oh, they're going to say lane violation? Oh, boy. Well, they're giving them some extra chances here, so they'll get another free throw. 6 points for Torrens to lead them, and then a couple of fives, Barry and Jeffries. That free throw good. So they got a key rebound that turns into a three-pointer, and then we get a lane violation that gives them an extra point there. So that's keeping them in it here. So Flyers need a bucket. Reestablish themselves. Hart high left side. Lead down to 3 now, just 28-25. Double digits for a long, long time. And going to be a foul up top. Trying to intercept a pass. Torrens bumps in to Deja Black. And Katie Gardner now will come in for Madison Mallory. So we couldn't really live without either Gardner or Hinders on the floor at the same time for much longer. Katie goes down low to Graverson. Feeds it right corner to Streeter. Back up top for a three for Black. Off the back of the rim, no. Rebound, Hart to keep it alive. We'll start over. But we're still struggling from beyond the arc. This our third straight day where we have really had trouble shooting threes. And now we throw it away. There's a steal there for Torrens. Bounce pass down low, and Hart blocked the shot. We get a tip rebound and 2 Hart. So defense comes up big there. Top of the key for 3 again. This time good for Deja Black. They left her open, and she was able to drain that one. So that's a big one there. No doubt about it. It's the lead back to 31-25. They run a little weave. Down to 110 for the half. 8 on their shot clock. Left of the arc with it. Torrens, she'll take a three-pointer and hit it. Well, they didn't really establish much on that trip down the floor, but a good 3 takes care of it anyway. On the right side for Black. Left side Hart. Black for 3 again. Good again. Back-to-back threes for Deja Black. Well, they left her open 3 times in a row. She hit the last 2 of them. Barry for 3 the other way. That's long. And long rebound all the way out of bounds to Lewis Yu. Well, Bellermine doing a pretty nice job from long range. Makes that 4 of 8 for them. Flyers just 2 out of 9. And those last 2 from Deja Black after we were, what, 0 for 7 then? After we were 19% from beyond the arc on Thursday. So got to figure out a way to start hitting those. Streeter right side. 25 seconds for the half. About a 2-second difference game clock and shot clock. Gardner banks it up and in. And a chance for a 3-point play here for Katie Gardner. Now, they try to draw the offensive foul, Alicia Owens, and she's standing up arguing that she should have earned it. But they're going to say blocking foul, and at the line is Katie Gardner. Glatczak will come in for Gardner if she hits the free throw. Tough for me to tell where I was, look through the bodies to see where, you know, how accurate that call was. Gardner at the line. Free throw, no good, and rebound comes down to Owens. So they've got 16 seconds to come back and get a shot here. Barry up top with it. They run their weave. 8 seconds. Torrens will launch the 3 and hit another one. We've got 3 seconds. 2, 1 from three-quarter court. Doesn't go, and at the half. Flyers out in front, but Bellermine, nice job to close out the half with a little run to make it a game. So after 1 half of play, 36-31, Flyers by 5. Back in 2 minutes on the Flyers Sports Network. So second half begins. Bellermine has it, going left to right in front of me. Flyers up 5 now. And Bellermine with it. Take a free throw line jumper, missed that, and the rebound comes down to Rachel Hinders. So she did not play a ton in the first half, thanks to those 2 fouls. Like to see her out there, obviously, for a while without getting number 3. Got a key rebound there. Deja Black. Free throw line, Gardner. Back to Hilber on the right side as we start the same 5 that started the game. Left corner, Kaitlyn Williams. Back up top to Black, 2 on the shot clock. And beating the clock with the shot is Deja Black, but it's a miss. Rebound Bellermine, they run the floor in a hurry, and Barry beats everybody down the floor and gets a layup. So Hustle got them a basket there. And they climb within 3 points at 36-33. Hilber for 3 left wing. They leave her wide open. She'll miss it. We continue to struggle from long range. And bury the rebound. Here come the Knights. They'll run the floor and get a right side layup. Well, Owens, Hilber was there, but she was not in a chance to really get in the way to draw a charge, so she just kind of let her player go and get the layup and not pick up a silly foul. So they're back within 1. Right wing Hilber. High post for Hinders here. She finally gets possession, goes underneath to Katie Gardner, who puts it off the glass and in. Katie Gardner with a nice little spin move and banked it home. The Flyers back up by 3. They go into the right block, trying to work against Hinders to try to get that 3rd foul. With the left hand, Owens goes around her. Rich had to let her go. And they get the basket. And now, ball knocked out of bounds. Flyers will keep it on the right side, and Hart will come in for Hilber. Mentioned Drury, number 1 in the country, number 1 in the league, and well, looks like they're going to stay that way as they are clobbering Maryville 46-26 early in the 3rd. Gardner, 17-footer, that's short. Offensive rebound, Flyers. Deja Black underneath to Gardner, missed a little bunny, and rebound comes down to Bellermine. Well, Knights have shown more energy here in the opening minutes of this 3rd quarter, and they're right in this thing. Go right corner and launch a 3 and get it. Jeffries. And just like that, they find themselves out in front. Flyers try to answer with a 3 in the left wing. Williams misses it, but she gets knocked down and she'll go to the line and shoot 3. So pushed down by Kathleen Scott. And 3 free throws here coming up for the Flyers. Now Truman, 52-43 leading over Jewel right now in the 3rd quarter of their game. So that's the team right in front of us in the standings. So we'll watch that one the rest of the way, but I think we can pretty much put Drury's W in the book already. There's a couple good for Williams. She'll get another. 40 all time. And missed that one short, though. Well, our largest lead was 13. They launch a 3 left wing and hit another one. So while the Flyers have not been hitting their 3s, Bellermine has been definitely hitting theirs. They a delay of game warning, I do believe, but Flyers will bring it front. So all of a sudden, Lewis down 3. Gardner, though, answers back with a 3 of her own. Well, she's been all world today. She continues that here with a big one to tie it up at 43. So we led 28-15. And all of a sudden, they come back and had a 3-point lead. Take it high left. Penetrate, drive middle, scoop it. They get trapped under the basket, have to kick it back outside again, and then I think they're going to call 3 seconds on Schwartz, who had that double-double on Thursday. We've been able to keep her in check here today so far. But it's their 3-point shooting that has kept him in it overall. They are 7 of 11 from 3, while the Flyers are 3 of 11. 64% from beyond the arc, which is why this is a close game. 43 all, obviously, right now for the moment. Ball was knocked out of bounds. We'll bring it in left baseline, Hart. Underneath the basket, Gardner can't hit it. She had a bad angle, and the rebound comes down to Bellermine, and they're going to say Hart reached in trying to take it away. Well, rebounds helping the Flyers. They lead that category 27-19. And obviously free throws, as we've said, a big key too. Barry in and Jeffries out. On their side, Flyers going to put a little pressure on here. 6:16 to go in the third. Get it in, and right away looked like we were going to trap, and then Gardner reached in. She says, yep, that was me. I shouldn't have done that. Now, except for Katie, that's her third, so she's got to come out. And Glatczak will come in. So that's, going to be a factor before we're done, is the foul situation in the post for Lewis U. No question about that, as they can attack the post now and try to draw fouls. Don't break the press. Front court for Barry. She'll keep driving, go all the way. Hinders stops her. Fade away from Barry, no. And then 2 black jerseys fight for the rebound, so neither got it. And Flyers end up with it. Williams picked up her dribble high right, goes low right to Hinders, who attacks the basket. Yes, and a foul with the left hand. Rachel from the right block, spun around with the left hand, left side, put it in, and goes to the strike. Now, Bellermine has a host of players with 2 fouls apiece. But Gardner with 3 and Hinders with 2. Going to be a big factor here potentially. Free throw good by Rach. 46-43, Flyers by 3. Ooh, they got away with a double dribble there at midcourt. Oh, man. Sam not happy. Literally, the official wasn't looking. They lob a 3 and miss it by Torrens. Williams the rebound. Flyers come front. Try to pass it to Glatczak. It's knocked away, but Hart saves it right corner. Drives baseline and lays it up. Oh, halfway in and out for Hart. And rebound Bellermine. Wow. They come front with Torrens. Back outside. A 3-pointer, no good for Owens. Rebound comes down to Lewis U and Glatczak. And slowing it down. The walk up here for Deja Black. Right side, Williams. Hinders. Didn't take the 3. In the paint to Glatczak, but it's knocked away and stolen. Well, this is definitely going to be a game the rest of the way, that's for sure. They have it right side. Drive baseline, dish to Owens, who hit it too hard off the backboard, and Glatczak the rebound, and pass tipped out of bounds. Flyers hang on to it. An immediate timeout. 4:27 to go in the third. Lewis out in front by just 46-43, though. And back after this on the Flyers Sports Network. So Lewis by 3. Hinders, Glatczak, Streeter, Hilber, and Hart, the 5 now for Lewis. And a very important men's game still to come here today. But this is very important for both squads here, and it's going to go right down to the wire. Hinders for 3 up top. Oh, curled off, and the rebound comes down to Bellermine. She was open. It looked good, but rolled out, and we continue to struggle from long range. It's 3 out of 12, while they're 7 of 13. They'll take another one. Right wing for 3 and hit another one. And that was perfect. Boy, that was a pretty shot all the way for Michaela Barry. 8 of 14 from beyond the arc for Bellermine. Well, those are numbers that'll get you a win, especially if the Flyers don't improve. Lob it low left, Glatczak feeds Hinders. Ball knocked away and out of bounds, though. Flyers will hang on to it. 3:44 to go in the third of a 46 all tie. Hard to bring it in right baseline. 14 on the shot clock. Lob at Hinders right wing. And I think they're going to call offensive foul on Glatczak, trying to get open, looking for a feed. And Mayhouse knocked to the ground, and Mo looking for clarification on that foul. And now she's going to have to come out. So with the 3 fouls, Katie Gardner has to come in. And then again, fouls. Going to be a huge key here the rest of the way. Especially in post play. They go underneath. Put it up the shot and in. Berry. Flyers down 2, 48-46. Gardner misses a 3, follows her own shot, and gets the basket. She's got, 21 now for Gardner. She has been the offense, basically, for Lewis, and there's going to be a hold on Mayhouse. Trying to get position. And she will walk the other end with, I think, 3 fouls now for her. So Glatczak has 2. So you've got Gardner with 3, and all of our other post players have 2 apiece. Mayhouse with 3 has to go, I was going to say has to go back to the bench, but no, she stays in there with her 3. Williams underneath Hinders. Oh, she dribbled it off her foot. She tried to back her way in. And Bellermine picks up the ball, runs the floor. Right side layup, no, but draws contact and a foul and 2 shots. 2:50 for the third. 48 all time. There have been some ticky-tack fouls in this game, and that's why the numbers are so high. They have called absolutely everything. 2 shots here for Kathleen Scott. Free throw, good. And that one good. So Flyers down 2 again. Led by 13 early. Williams high right. Looks for help. Underneath, Hinders finally got open to get the position to shoot it, but then couldn't. So back out for a Kaitlyn Williams 3 that won't go, and it's going to be a foul on Deja Black fighting for that rebound. Well, this is another day where the Flyers just cannot put the ball in the basket. Hart will come in for Hilber. And it may cost him here today again. So Scott with 2 more shots coming. And the free throw is good. Bellermine still has a foul to give. Free throw there is good. So Blacktoe bring it up here for Lewis. Find themselves down 4. Williams. Just swinging it around the ring here against their zone. Up top, Hart. Right side, Gardner. Underneath, in heavy traffic. Tough for Hart, so she gives it to Hinders, who gets fouled, and it'll be Hinders at the line to shoot 2. Good play by Hart down low to get position, despite being a guard basically down low and drawing attention and finding Hinders. Free throw, good for Rachel. And again, the free throw shooting, the only thing that's helping out the Flyers today shooting-wise again. Is that one good? A little pressure put on, but Bellermine breaks it, and they'll come front. Ooh, almost travel there. To find Berry right side. And back up to Berry in the center circle. They spread things out. Try to drive right side. Can't, so back outside again. Berry with the left hand, missed it. Rebound battle for, and Flyers end up with it. Well, you can tell they called Barry's number in that possession. They tried to spread it out for her to go one-on-one, and she eventually got a shot but couldn't put it home. Gardner right corner. And 3 seconds on Lewis Hugh. Rarity for us there. But again, Bellermine 8 of 14 in threes, while the Flyers are 3 of 14. So that's your day right there, 57% to 21%. Flyers down 2 for the moment. Need a stop. Bellermine with it. Step back long 2 is no good. The foot was on the line, and they battle for a rebound and a foul. And it'll be an offensive foul on Lauren Deal. And now it's her turn to shake her head and walk back the other way. So now bonus time for both with 1:16 to go in the period. It'll be Hinders at the stripe. We're 11 of 13 from the line. They're 10 of 16. Free throw, wow, a rare miss for Rachel. Good there. 1 out of 2. Flyers within 1. And in front is Torrens. Coming up on a minute to go in the third. Deal has it high left, and she got away with a travel. And they get it back up top. Get it to her low left. Turns, spins, shoots, and puts it in. And their lead is 3. Hart. Goes free throw line, continues to drive all the way. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Torrens. Clean block. Flyers will bring it in with 15 on the shot clock. 39.6 on the game clock for the quarter. Hart to bring it in. Lob it to Hinders. To Black, knocked to the ground, and turnover. Bellermine gets it. They run the floor. Long pass. Deal ends up with it. Missed it. Draws contact, and she'll shoot 2. 29.9 for the period, so we'll turn the shot clock off. And the Flyers come the other way. Free throw, good. And good there. All right, Flyers into the front. See if they take a last shot. Down 56-51, and they are going to take the last. As Hart just stands and dribbles. High right side to Black, 11 seconds. Left wing Williams, 6 seconds. Black at the free throw line, lost the handle. Bellermine, 3/4 court, banked it off. I should say just in, I was going to say, near half court. 3/4 came out for some reason, but regardless, it rimmed out, and at the end of 3, 56-51. All of a sudden, Bellermine by 5, and we're back in a minute on WJOL. Ten minutes to go in the game. Flyers find themselves down 5 after they were up 13 early. I said how I've never really said in my time here the Flyers have lost 2 in a row. I definitely have never said the Flyers women have lost 3 in a row. And they need to get serious here to avoid that. For 3, Williams, halfway in and came out, but Katie Gardner, another offensive rebound basket for Katie. So a big second chance basket there for the Flyers. Back within 3 now, 56-53. Lewis Just 4 of 13 from the floor in that corner as a tough basket in traffic down the right side for Barry. Boy, has she been good today. And we were 3 of 14 from 3. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say out of bounds to Bellermine. I'm not sure how that was Bellermine ball, and Sam not thrilled about it either. Bellermine brings it in. Oh, and Katie Gardner steals it. Oh, they're going to say jump ball. That wasn't a tie-up for even a second. Wow. Bellermine keeps it after all of that, thanks to the arrow. Great play by Katie Gardner. Up top to Barry. Now they go free throw line deal. She'll drive left side of the lane, bank it up and in. Well, Katie didn't want to get her 4th foul. And Lewis down 5 again with 8:40 to go. Glatczak going to come in at the next stoppage. Hinders up top to Katie. Now a 3 left wing for Deja Black that's no good, and the rebound comes down to Bellermine. Well, again, they're daring us to shoot threes at this point, and the Flyers really can't settle for threes right now. There's too much time left, and they haven't done so well. And deal will be called for a traveling. She tried that step through, but it was one too many steps for her there. And Flyers will get it back. So we're going to go big with Hilbert coming out, and we're going to go to 3 post players. So you've got, really for the first time that I can remember, Glatczak in with Hinders and Gardner. With Williams and Black out there as well. Black has it high right. Drive to the free throw line and stop. Back up to Williams, underneath to Hinders, and she's fouled in the post. Trying to deny that interior pass is Owens. Now individually, 21 for Gardner. 11 for Hinders. On their side, 12 apiece for Torrens and Barry. Lob it inbounds to Glatczak, banks it up strong and in off the inbounds. Just lob it up to the tallest player, and she was able to finish. 60-55, Flyers down 5 with 7:40 to go. Torrens driving left, continues to drive, and just a little bit of contact again, and there goes the whistle. They are just calling every little bit of contact today on both sides. Owens is out. Van Dyke is in. Knights will bring it in, baseline left of the hoop. They go right away left corner for 3 and hit it. 3 at Torrens. They're 9 of 16 in threes. Phenomenal. Flyers just 3 of 16. That's a lot of extra points there, to say the least. Deja Black to drive, go all the way, left side layup, good. Nobody stopped her with the ball, and her diagonal drive from the right wing, and finishes on the left side. And Flyers down 6 at 63-57. 7 minutes to go. They'll take a 3 again. Oh, that time it's missed. Gardner pulls it down as Jeffries could not hit. They can't hit them all. Run the floor to Glatczak, who tips it to Hinders, and it goes off of her out of bounds. It'll be Bellermine basketball. Hart will come in for Williams. Now again, Bellermine all the credit on the road, playing awfully well, and they didn't let that early deficit hurt them. Now they're just trying to finish it off. They go right side. Barry faked a 3. She got Glatczak up in the air, but when Glatczak went up, Barry knew the shot was going to be blocked, so she tried to not shoot it and travel. So Flyers will get it, see if they can take advantage of it. Hart, left side. Now Glatczak, high right. Lob it under the basket. Gardner, in traffic, no, but a foul, and she'll shoot two. Schwartz called for the foul. That'll be the third on Schwartz. Boy, Barry, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist. Gardner free throw is good. But their leader in points right now is Torrens. 5 of 7 in 3-pointers for Torrens today. Free throw good there, so Gardner finishes those. For the Flyers, it's the Katie Gardner show. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. And she has 8 offensive rebounds, Katie Gardner, today. So her 24, then you go to 11 for Hinders. And again, she's only taken 5 shots today. Long 3 by Barry, high left, a miss, and a rebound comes down to Hinders. So Lewis down 4 with the ball. Long time yet, 6:15 remains. She's just 6 minutes remains. They'll take a 3 left wing by Hart and miss that. Rebound comes down to Schwartz, and what are they going to call? Timeout. So full break, 5:48 to go. Flyers down 4, back in a minute on WJOL. Flyers in some trouble though, as the clock becoming a factor. So 5:48 to go. Lewis down 63-59. Bellermine with it. High right side for Jeffries. Now Barry, back up top, Torrens. Drive the right side of the lane, and I think we got a hand on it. Shot is missed. Bellermine hangs on to it anyway, and then Torrens puts it back up and in regardless. So they stick with it and get a big basket. Flyers fast break after the made basket. Glatczak caught the pass baseline and got knocked to the ground before any shot. Foul on Ellie Mayhouse, her 4th. Not a shooting foul, and they're not in the bonus yet, so baseline right. Gardner to bring it in. Outside to Williams. Kaitlyn with it high right. Grab all the way. Dish underneath to Gardner, who puts it up, blocked from behind. Her own rebound blocked again from behind. Mayhouse. Again, 6'2" behind the 6'3", was able to get a hand on it twice, and Bellermine ends up with it. 5 minutes to go. They'll take another 3, missed that one. Long rebound towards the corner, but the Flyers end up with it, and Kaitlyn Williams. They missed a couple to give the Flyers a little hope here still. Flyers are going to call timeout. Again, Torrens has 17 to lead them, 14 for Barry. Again, double-double the last time was we said Thursday for Schwartz, but today she's 0 for 2 from the field, but she does have 8 rebounds. So we've kept her off the scoreboard, but she's still working hard in the paint under the basket. Flyers with it. Left corner, Glatczak for 3. Oh, and an out rebound. Hinders keeps it alive, throws it out to Deja Black, and we'll start over with a big offensive rebound there. Need some points here, down 6. 4:18 to go. Deja Black driving, throwing it up the backboard. No, her own rebound back up, no, and Bellermine pulls it down. Boy, again, shooting our nemesis once again today. From the floor, the Flyers now down to what, 38% on the day? Yeah, 38%. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound into the corner, and it's flung out of bounds by Mayhouse in a great diving effort, but it's out of bounds to the Flyers. Again, 3-pointers. Bellermine, thanks to a couple of misses, still down to a very good 9 of 19, while Lewis just 3 of 18 from long range. Well, they were only 19% from three-point land on Thursday. It's 17% today. Can they survive anyway? They have the ball with 3:45 to go. And it's going to be an offensive foul on the Flyers on a push-off on Glatczak. She has her hands out like, what did I do? 65-59, the lead in the ball for Bellermine. Well, and all the Flyers have to do after this is go on the road and play number 1 in the country, Drury. That's the next game on Thursday. So at Drury on Thursday, then at Southwest Baptist. So it doesn't get any easier, to say the least. Berry left side, missed the shot. Glatczak got in the way there, and she gets the rebound. Flyers are on the run to Hart. Left side, Williams. For a corner 3, good. Kaitlyn Williams had to have it, and she came through. Not over yet, 65-62. Flyers down 3 with still more than 3 minutes to go. Well, stop's going to be very important. There's Torrens with it. Right side, Berry. She'll drive. Scooping shot, no good. Glatczak, another rebound. Outlet to Hart. And she's fouled by Torrin Jeffries trying to intercept it. Or Taja Jeffries, sorry. So Flyers to bring it in with 2:48 remaining. Down 3. Waiting for their bench to sit down, and now finally that happens, so we can resume. And Flyers in the front. Hart. Glatczak at the free throw line, extended right. Underneath to Hinders. Fouled, she'll shoot 2. Again, trying to get Rachel the ball from the high post, then attacking the basket to where at least if she can't get the hoop, she can draw the foul, and that way she doesn't get literally triple teamed when she touches the ball. So it doesn't have a ton of field goals, but getting her points here today, hopefully from the line, a couple more. And the first one good. And from the stripe, Flyers, 16 of 19. Trying to make it 17 out of 20 here, and she does. So just like that, Flyers back within 1. 2.5 minutes to go. They have it top of the key. Now drive left side of the lane, and a big basket by Taja Jeffries. Now Hart comes front with it. Glatczak left side. Can't get it to Rachel, so back up top to Williams. Now Schwartz all over her defensively. So again, she has not scored, but she's played great D against Rachel and has hit the glass. Williams left baseline, turns, leans, shoots it. No, but a foul and a scooping layup attempt that bounced off. One side of the rim, then the other and out, and 2 shots coming for Kaitlyn Williams, the JCA grad. Redshirt junior, 1 more year here to go. 1:56 remains. 67-64. Ooh, and that one missed. That one good though. So Flyers within 2. Bellermine comes into the front. Deal goes back outside. We'll start over. We've got Deal at the high post. Gardner has been able to play this whole second half in foul trouble and stay out there. He'll take a 3 and miss it. Rebound towards the corner. Deal tries to save it in bounds, and she does to Schwartz, who put it in. Wow. Just happened to bounce to Schwartz as the ball was just flung back in. Just went to a black jersey. They got a hoop out of it. Hart drives the right side of the lane, no good, and then foul over the top on Deal of Rachel Hinders. 1:18 to go. Flyers down 4, 69-65, and Rachel with 2 big foul shots to come. So Deal is out, and Barry, after a short breather, comes back in. Free throw good. That one good. So 30-second timeout, Flyers after the made free throw. We're back within 2. It's 69-67. 1:19 to play in the game. We'll keep it here. So I think they've got Schwartz with 4, Mayhouse with 4. Then Owens, I think she's got 4. Scott with 3 and Deal with 3. On the Flyers side, it's a whole bunch of threes. Glatczak with 3, Hart with 3, Hilber with 3, Gardner with 3. Hinders with 2. A 25-point effort for Katie Gardner, 25 and 11 for her double-double. 15 for Hinders now. 9 for Williams. 8 for Glatczak with 10 rebounds today. Morgan has been outstanding. And 8-10-2 is in blocks for Morgan. She's still on the floor here. Bellermine, though, still trying to finish this one off. 1:12 to go. They've got a 2-point lead and the ball. Right side for Torrance. Get it back outside for a key 3. Barry missed it. Rebound comes down to Katie Gardner. Flyers with a minute to go with the ball, down 2. Hart into the front. Free throw line, Hinders. Drives, kicks it back out for a Williams 3. Good! Kaitlyn Williams! 1-point Flyer lead. Timeout, Bellermine. Told you Kaitlyn had been struggling, but she has come up with 2 huge ones here late in this contest. And with 46.9 to play, the Flyers up 1 now. It's 70-69. Boy, and she was set, she was ready, and she drained it. So she has come up huge here late with a couple of free throws and now a pair of threes to give her 12 points on the day. She was 0 for 4 from beyond the arc in the day, and then she's hit 2 straight here to make it 2 out of 6. How about Rachel today? 11 of 12 from the line for her 15 points with only 2 field goals. Done a great job with her from the field, but she's been able to get to the line and make the most of it. How can the Flyers hang on? Bellermine with the ball, down 1. They'll bring it front. So we're down to 42 seconds to go. And what are they going to call? Offensive foul. They're going to call Torrance for a moving screen. And that actually wasn't Torrance's fault in a way, because I'm not sure she knew she was setting the screen. She just kind of got rubbed off from Kathleen Scott, and it acted as a moving screen, whether she wanted it to or not. So Flyers end up with it. So it's a 1-point lead in the ball with 39 seconds to go. Katie Gardner to bring it in against a full court press. So it's actually not a bad call. It's just an unfortunate call if you're Bellermine, because the player didn't really know she was doing it when she did it. In the backcourt, Gardner gets fouled as she crosses into front court, and a reach in by Bria Torrance. 32.9 to go. And the free throws will continue to be big here, to say the least, the rest of the way. Well, and the crazy thing is you know the men's game is going to be just like this. 2 shots for Gardner. First one is perfect. Flyers are 20 of 24 from the line. Bellermine just 12 of 18, so they've missed some chances from the stripe. Of course, they've made everything from three-point line. At least they did in the first 3 quarters anyway. And that one good for Gardner as well. And timeout, Bellermine. So with those key free throws, the Flyers are up 3 with 32.9 to go. Rebounds, it's 45-28 Flyers, and offensive rebounds 17-8. Bellermine still right in it. As they look to inbound, side court left. They do so to Scott. And a whistle right away off the ball. Oh, the shot clock didn't start. That's what happened. So they're going to have to go back and make sure how many seconds it should say. 31.9 remains. 72-69. Flyers up 3, so they're going to go back and look at the film to see how many seconds actually clicked off so they can reset it and go from there. So field goal percentage overall is now almost identical. Bellermine 24 of 59, Lewis 23 of 59. So they've come down to the earth a little bit while the Flyers have hit some here in this period. So field goal percentage is then almost identical. But again, the three-point shooting to the Bellermine side, the free throws to the Flyers side. So again, the Flyers at one point led by 13 at 28-15 early. Then Bellermine's comeback had them up 8, 63-55. Lewis has rallied now to lead at 72-69 for now at least, with, again, 32.9 to play in this one. So now after looking at the film, they'll look it over. Turnovers, by the way, 15 for the Flyers, only 11 for Bellermine. So nice job taking care of the ball on the road for the Knights. So just sorting it out one more time. They want to make sure they get it right. Obviously, this game is going to go down to the last possession. I don't want to make a mistake here. And Katie Gardner now a 27-point, 11 rebound, 2 assist, 1 block shot day for the Flyers. Hinders with 15, 4 rebounds, 12 points for Williams today then, with 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Glatczak, a very productive, 20 minutes she's played today. How about 8 points, 11 rebounds, 2 block shots for her. 4 of 8 from the floor. More Bellermine. Torrens with 17, 5 of 8 from three-point land. 14 for Barry. 10 for Torrens. Excuse me, 10 for Jeffries. So 17 for Torrens, the 14 Barry, 10 for Jeffries, and 9 for Scott, 7 for Deal. Their leading rebounder, Schwartz with 8. Just 2 points today for her, but does have 4 assists. She's played really good D on Hinders and does have 8 rebounds in this one. Well, this has taken a long, long time to figure this out. I'm really surprised it's taken this long. And now they're going to bring both coaches over. So 30.3 is what they're going to reset the game clock to. And 28 is what they're going to set the shot clock to. So after all is said and done, Flyers up 3. Bellermine with it, side court right. They've got 28 in the shot clock, basically 30 on the game clock. All right, Barry to bring it in. Glatczak on her to make the inbound a little tougher. Goes up top to Scott. Scott with it right side. Have it on the right wing to Torrens. The three is no good. Glatczak the rebound. Long lead pass to Williams, but they're going to call a foul in the back court before we were going to get an easy layup at the other end. Barry called for the foul to send Glatczak to the line, so she was fouled as she made the long outlet pass, as basically Williams just broke to the other end zone, basically. He's going to get an easy one, but the foul is called, and Glatczak at the line. 19.5 remains. 2 shots from Oregon, and you need 1 here, obviously, to make it a 4-point game. And the first one, no good, so they've got to get this one. Perfect with that one. So Flyers by 4 with 19.5 remaining. So Bellermine calls timeout to talk it over. And they're in a situation where they've got to get a quick basket. And then a foul really more than anything else. Glatczak a 9.11 rebound, 2 block shot day. And she stays out there with Hinders. Gardner, Hart, and Williams. Side court right for Bellermine. Lob it towards the basket, intended for Deal, but she caught it too far from the hoop. Now she'll shoot it anyway, and Hinders the rebound, and she gets fouled. And that should do it, and the Flyers should survive here today. It's not a done deal yet, but with 14.4, and Hinders at the line, trying to add to a 4-point lead, it looks a little better. Now they tried, as we said, get a quick basket, trying to get it to Deal for a quick catch and shoot, but she had to backpedal a bit and caught it a little too far away from the hoop. But still wanted to get a quick shot away, but it was not a great look. So could not finish, and now Hinders at the stripe. She's 11 of 12 from the line today. And the first one perfect. 16 points on the day for Rachel. Again, she is going to graduate as the all-time free throw shooting percentage champ in school history, besting Jamie Johnson. And she hits those 2. So 6-point lead. And a foul. We had a couple fouls to give, so why not foul? Use a few more ticks of the clock before they could take a 3. So that's just team foul number 3 with 10.2 to go, and Barry to bring it inside court right. Throws it into Torrens, right back to Barry. They get a nice layup out of that. They get a quick 2 points, but down to 7 seconds remain. So Bellermine will take a full timeout. We'll take another one too. So with 7 seconds to go, and the Flyers up 4, back in a minute on WJOL. And they get it into Hinders, who 3 black jerseys followed her and fouled her immediately upon catching it. And obviously the idea was to get it to our best free throw shooter. And despite the 3 black jerseys there, we're able to do so. So Rachel to try to finish this one off with now 6.2 to go. And good there. So 76-71. Well, Flyers are going to survive, but the Knights gave them one heck of a battle. And Rachel got that one as well. We'll bring it in, and Barry to sprint down, and she'll take the 3. We'll let her from long distance. Missed it. Deal the rebound, no, and that's that. Flyers pull it out of the fire and win it 77-71 in a whale of a battle here today. Come back and talk about it